MACC believes some 1.5 billion ringgit may have been siphoned from the Rural and Regional Development Ministry meant for projects in rural Sabah. According to local media reports, 60 firms may have colluded with government officials to divert the sum, which was part of the 7.5 billion ringgit allocated from 2010 to 2016 for water and electricity supply projects for the poor and needy. MACC's Deputy Chief Commissioner Azam Baki says the agency is scrutinizing these projects, some of which have elements of corruption, while others were not carried out in accordance to specifications. It has also frozen some 180 million ringgit worth of cash in accounts so far. 3 suspects have been remanded in the case: a politician, a construction firm owner, and a 40-year-old former Deputy Secretary of the Ministry Infrastructure Division. The MACC expects to summon more business owners in the coming days. AirAsia X is looking to scale back the capacity of its flights in Australia, given the competitive landscape there. According to Nomura's analyst RM1.5 Usman, the long-haul carrier intends to focus on growing its North Asia business and India for all its AAX hubs in Kuala Lumpur. This strategy will also be replicated at Thai AirAsia X and Indonesia AirAsia X. RM1.5 attended an investor briefing by AirAsia boss Tony Fernandez yesterday. He says AAX is looking at leasing up to 10 A330s to fuel growth expansion in 2018, though he says early 2019 is more likely. He believes this aggressive expansion in the face of possible poor demand, however, presents a risk to earnings. Nomura is keeping its buy on the stock with a target price of 54 cents per share. The Wall Street Journal reports that a Manhattan penthouse related to the 1MDB financial scandal is up for sale for $45 million. WSJ reported that the unit was put back on the market in the wake of allegations that it was purchased with funds siphoned from 1MDB. The luxurious unit, along with a jet, a yacht, and diamond jewelry, was part of $4.5 billion worth of assets the US Department of Justice wished to forfeit via a series of court filings. WSJ explains that the owner of the apartment was free to sell it now that the DOJ had applied to stay seizures of assets linked to 1MDB so it could initiate criminal proceedings. Authorities had alleged that the owner of the penthouse is controlled by Abu Dhabi businessman Kadem Al-Kubaisi, who allegedly bought it with dirty money from 1MDB. Saba Plantations plan to buy out 42 parcels of Saba Plantation land for 750 million ringgit has been accepted by Dutaland. Balsat had indicated its interest via a letter of intent in August to Dutaland's subsidiary Pertama Land and Development regarding the buy. According to Balsat, the total plot size of the parcels is 11,600 hectares. They are located in the districts of Labok and Sugut. Both parties have agreed to the sale and purchase of the plantation asset, subject to the terms and conditions to be mutually agreed upon. They have 30 days to enter into an SPA. As Budget 2018 looms, the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation is hoping for a larger allocation for research. But Minister Wilfred Madios Tangal declined to give an exact figure. Only that he is hoping that it to be more than last year's amount of 700 million ringgit, explaining that the ideal percentage for R&D is usually 2% of GDP and Malaysia currently stands at 1.1%. Singapore, in comparison, allocates more than 2% of GDP.